welcome to the Performers in Business podcast, brought to you by your host, Grace Francis. This podcast is for actors and performers who are building two careers at the same time. Maybe one performing arts career and one business to fall back on, or a business to have alongside your performing arts career, or perhaps you want to leave the performing arts industry altogether but don't want to retrain, so you're exploring how to progress using the skills you already have. Today's episode is sponsored by Dramed. Yes, that's my very own company sponsoring this first episode. Dramed harnesses the power of music, dance and song and storytelling to provide creative education to children from 0 to 11 years old in schools, nurseries and other educational settings. Our school workshops and preschool classes explore core subjects in a multi-sensory way and are designed to get children on their feet and moving around. They're delivered through our own growing network of licensees and teachers, all highly talented performers who nurture children's imaginations and turn everyday learning into a magical experience. They sing math songs as if they're going for a Grammy, act out a scene from history as if they're aiming for an Oscar, and teach toddle fit classes as if they're competing in the finals of Britain's Got Talent. And because our teaching methods engage and excite little ones, our sessions help bridge learning gaps and support teaching goals. If you'd like to find out more information about Dramed, head to www.dramed.com, or if you'd like to grow a business as a Dramed licensee, head over to www.dramedlicensing.com. All the links will be linked below. And you could join our Performers Who Teach network. It's a free jobs network for teachers. Just find Performers Who Teach Jobs on Facebook or drop us an email if you'd like to be added to the WhatsApp group. The aim is to send out teaching jobs to performers who teach. All right, let's get back to today's episode. Okay, so I'm just going to start with giving you a bit of an introduction as to who I am and how I've arrived here. And I'm going to start backwards with you. So far, Dramed is an award-winning company. It was recently a finalist in the Music and Drama Education Awards for Excellent in Preschool and Primary School Education. I am also a winner of the Women of the Future Awards. It's an awards ceremony and it's an alumni that recognises the achievements of women across the world. It's founded by an amazing woman called Pinky Lalani. So that's where I am in terms of accolades. And Dramed has been in hundreds of schools and nurseries delivering our preschool programs and our school workshops. That's going really well. But my background is as an actor, and performing arts has really pretty much been what I've dedicated my life to. So I would say that this is me finding my purpose, and I feel like this has been something that's been happening for a long time. I do feel I'm fulfilling my purpose with the work that I do, both with Dramed and with supporting other working class performers in building a life that lights them up and still achieving their dreams in the performing arts industry. Let's fast forward. No, let's rewind. Let's go back to when I was a child. I grew up in a disadvantaged household to the most loving parents, but they did have their challenges. And that consequently meant that when I was 14, 15, I left school without GCSEs, and I also had a baby. One of them are here as I'm recording this podcast. And we are back. Where was I? Yes, that meant that I had left school with no GCSEs and a baby. And when I was growing up as a child, performing arts was my lifeline. The access that I did have to performing arts was the thing that helped me express myself and build my confidence where my confidence was really, really lacking. So I really did feel the benefits of performing arts as a child. I thought I wanted to be an actor after an experience of a film company coming to my estate when I was young and helping us make a short film, and I really did want that. And so when I was 11, I had a short stint at a famous theatre school, which unfortunately ended due to lack of family funds. We couldn't even pay the first month's fee. So I went back to school, and school life was school life. So when I did leave school with a baby and no GCSEs, I didn't want to replay the same patterns as many of us probably realise we kind of want to break the same patterns, or kind of get out of the patterns that our family has played for generations, whether that be living in dead-end jobs and just being unhappy with our career, or, you know, wanting to be more successful than our parents, or just wanting to lead a life that lights us up. So yes, I wanted to do that, and so I enrolled into college and I did a performing arts degree, and I was successful enough with great mentors and great teachers to go on to university and do performing arts degree at university. I did a diploma at college, obviously. Whether that's obvious or not, I don't know. And this is all in London, West London in England, by the way. And then I started to get very encouraged in acting, and I joined a stage school, a drama school, and I won awards, and I got signed to a top agent, and then I started to do quite well in theatre and TV. And by quite well, I mean I was getting jobs. I was getting my debut jobs, and I was getting jobs in big theatres, and that was already lots ticked off my list. However, I did have a young family to support, and those spaces in between acting jobs were a struggle. They were the ones that caused career anxiety. It was working in a call centre. I was actually working in a call centre while I was performing in the National Theatre, which is a very well-known theatre in London. And when that job ended, the job in the National Theatre ended, I was stuck in the call centre, and I was so miserable. And I was pregnant again with my third child, which was a choice. It was a choice that I made, but I had to make another choice when it came to career. So my goal was to find a career that was flexible and that was well paid, and that still allowed me to do what it was that I loved, both within my job and outside it. And that was combining the performing arts with whatever career I was building, as well as still auditioning and landing jobs on the stage. And for me, that was starting my own business. It was starting my own business in children's education and creative education, and the rest is history. I'll tell you why the rest is history, because I came across a statistic at the time that said there was about 50,000 performers in the UK with less than 10% employed at any one time, and that was a major cause of career anxiety and depression amongst performers. And so I thought, well, I know how I've got the lived experience, and I also wanted to extend the opportunity to other performers, helping other performers be successful on the stage or in front of the camera, as well as in business. That was 5 years fast forward, so my last job in the National Theatre was 2014. The time of recording this introduction is 2021. Since then, I have grown an award-winning business, a successful business, and I have managed to continue having a career on the stage and on TV. My last theatre job was right before COVID hit. It was in 2019 Feb, and my last paid job, it was actually filmed, but it was a production over Zoom for schools. That was in July 2021, and we're now in August 2021. And I'm really looking forward to signing up with a new agent, which I have lined up already. I've got my headshots done, and I'm just, literally living out what I intended to do when I started this journey. And I really hope that through this podcast and through connecting with you all, that I can help as many other talented performers do the same. So I hope that the next episodes will also bring you lots of value. I'll be interviewing lots of performers who are absolutely slaying it in their creative fields, just living their dreams. I just want to talk to people who had a vision and they've made it happen. I want them to share with you how they've done it. I want to share with you how I've done it. I want to keep this conversation open, and yes, that's it. So if you want to join our network, head to the Performers Who Teach Facebook group, drop me an email. I will be creating a newsletter, and there'll be lots more coming after this. All right, I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your day and week. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye for now.